Well, it's been a crazy 48 hours, hasn't it, for an Arsenal fan? And not sure what to make of everything. Because again, I've had my video, I've had time to calm down and think about everything. And it's just a mess. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. When you look at the Xhaka situation, you think to yourself, why? Why? Like, for me, I don't agree personally with booing your own players. I've talked about that back with Mustafi. I don't agree with it. And after what Xhaka did after that, I'm sorry, I could not. And the only reason why I feel that I definitely don't feel sorry for you haven't even come out with an apology, and then there's reports and news feeds saying that you're not gonna do it. Now, I respect that, and I'll tell you why I respect it, because you stood by it. The fact that all the stick that been taken at you, and you're getting booed off the pitch, getting hauled off the pitch. Again, like I said, I don't support that at all to any player. But, after what you did, you said fuck off to the fans. I can't forgive you for that. I can't forgive you for the dashing the captain's armband at all. Just walk off the pitch. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what you should have done. That's what you should have done. But you didn't do that. You reacted like a child, and you tossed the captaincy on the band like it was nothing. You took your shirt off and ran off. And I heard what happened. Apparently the car got coined up. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's what the rumor is. This is too much. It's just such a fucking mess. It's just over a game of football. I love this club, and I'm seeing my club breaking from the inside, and I'm sure I said that 2 seasons ago, and we're still here. That seems to be my saying, But before we even get into preview, I want to continue with the Xhaka and the Emery situation. And as I proceed, forgive me, my brother. So as I proceed, like, I'm sorry. For me, Xhaka can never be forgiven for that. He still hasn't come out with apology. He doesn't want to come out with apology. That's the rumor. So let's move on. We have to move on. Unai Emery, we have to move on. I saw a bit of his press conference today, and I'm sure a lot of people have even probably turned it off, because I don't know what he was going on about. We'll get to the Mesut Ozil thing in a minute, but you're not stripping him. Hold on. You're not stripping him of the captaincy. Are you serious? This guy is not my manager, man. This guy cannot be my manager. I do not support this guy at all. You're telling me you haven't got the grapefruits to take the captaincy, the one of the most important things, the important things as a squad player, and you're telling me you're not taking that off after the way he disrespected the fans. And like I said, the fans disrespected him as well. But you have to look on it. A certain section fans. It wasn't the whole stadium, was it? And until he did what he did. Unacceptable. He disrespected his own fans. How about that? It's not good enough. This club feels like it's run by a Sunday League coach and a Sunday League player. Just only cares about himself. I'm sorry. This is just bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Makes me fucking sick, man. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. I just had to let that out before we get into the preview. I just thought you want to hear more on my feelings on the whole Unai Emery and Granit Xhaka tag team combo. We're supposed to feel sorry for him. Remember, not everybody booed him. How about the ones at home watching the game, thinking, why is the fans booing him? And then he goes and said, fuck off. Fuck you, fuck off. Not even apologize. Again, I get why. I get it. But just walk off, bro. You're supposed to be the captain. Just walk off. Alright? You should have even said to Unai Emery, look, as a man, you should have just said, listen, I'm going to sit out a few games. It's clear that the fans don't want me on the pitch right now for a bit. Sort him out, and then you could have played him in the Europa League or something. And he could have tried to build his way back up. And I know he is the captain, but at the same time, he hasn't been playing well at all. And it's true. He hasn't really improved. And that's my honest opinion. I don't rate Xhaka. And it's not like I hated him, but I just didn't rate him. It's as simple as that. And then now it gives me even more reason to hate him. So, like I said, anyways, if you're new, of course, I'm Ryan Williams, AFC. Thanks for checking out this video. If you're new, of course, like I just said, give us a thumbs up. Of course, leave us a comment. Let me know your thoughts on what I just talked about and what I'm about to talk about. The match preview, the Carabo Cup, tomorrow, when Arsenal travel to Anfield in Liverpool versus Arsenal. Now, of course, I'm not sure about this. Again, I don't know what they're going to have on the bench. I don't know who they're going to start with. But what I do know is we need to be fucking solid. Somehow, some way. Alright? I don't know. The way I've been hearing Freddie Ljungberg has been running them Europa League matches. I think he needs to run this match. I'm sorry. Because Unai Emery is too passive. Is too passé. No. Bye-bye. You know my feelings on Unai Emery already. But at the same time here, at all this situation, you got more fans turning on him. I think it's best if he lets Freddie run this game. But I beg to do. We'll see, innit? We'll see. Liverpool at Anfield, we know it's a dangerous game. I remember playing them a number of years ago and actually beating them in the League Cup. And we beat them. I remember Julio Baptista. I remember Jeremy Adelier. Literally, it was good times back then. But that was such a long time ago. And I'm all grown up now. So, again, you know, it's a different Liverpool side. But again, we're probably not going to get that Premier League side. So, excuse me. We're more than likely going to get some youngsters up in there. Of course, we're going to have some youngsters up in there. Of course, with my team that I'm going to pick, we definitely going to have some real ballers up in this team as well. So, let's get into the starting 11. So, a goal, I'm going to go with Emi Martinez. Emi Martinez is a strong goalkeeper. I do have confidence in him. Because for me, like I said, I keep saying, if Leno slips up, Martinez is there. Do you know what I mean? He's not that bad. He's not that bad. And he is commanding as well. He does like to get into the defenders. He will shout, which Leno needs to start doing a lot more, as I keep saying. But he has conceded 2 goals recently in the Europa League against Vitória. Of course, that was not a good game. I felt we were very passive. And I'm sure he's going to be laser-eyed focused because I'm sure he is gunning for that first team opportunity in the Premier League. Going right back, Hector Bellerin. I'm going to pick him for this one. I think Hector Bellerin, he needs to come back very soon. I also said, got my words jumbled up there. I've said in previous videos I feel he'll more than likely come back maybe near December. And hopefully he can have a decent game. So yeah, head to Bellerin. Beside him, more than likely is going to be Squadron Mustafi. Not much to say about Mustafi. We know Mustafi. We know what he's like. You know, lately he hasn't really been poor as he was in last season. He's played mainly the Europa League and the Nottingham Forest game in the League Cup the previous round. So, you know, we'll stick Mustafi in there. Beside him, Rob Holding, who should come back to the first team. I am sick and tired of seeing the combo of Socrates and David Luiz. I'm just sick and tired of it. We know what both can offer because both of them are exactly the same. The only difference is David Luiz has a lot more tech compared to Socrates, but they're both rash. They're both lunge into challenges, and let's face it, they know how to blow their head off quick. So Holden, he needs to come back, and this is another game for him to prove why he should be back into the first team. Beside him, I'm going to give Kieran Tierney another run out. I feel he needs to play some more minutes. He needs to be fully fit. He needs to be fully Arsenal-fied. Do you know what I mean? He needs to be playing consistently. And, well, we got Wolves at the weekend. So, it is a bit of a risk, no doubt. But Kolasinac just doesn't offer us anything. I'm sorry. But, you know, thinking about it, because it's the League Cup, I'm still going with Kieran Tierney. End of story. Kieran Tierney's in the team. Now, the midfield, of course, we know is not here at the minute. He's not going to play. So, we're not going to talk about that guy. More than likely, we're going to see Matteo Guendouzi. I expect to see him. I'm more than likely going to see Joe Willock. And I'm going to see Lucas Torreira in that midfield. But, how can I forget who has been named to travel with the squad? It's Ozil. Ozil is in the squad to travel to Anfield. And I think, personally, Unai Emery done that as a swerve to divert the Xhaka and him situation off by putting a player who he has frozen out. Apparently, the club has decided to freeze out, which I don't know if that's true. You know, let me know in the comments if you do know. The formation to go against Liverpool, I'm just gonna go with a 4-2-3-1. That formation, like we were unbeaten with that formation last season. I don't know why we stopped using it. I don't know why. I do know why we stopped using it. Sorry, but there's players there that can equally sort that out. Sorry, we need to go back to that. So we know certain stars are going to be out. Before we get into the midfield, I just want to know, we know certain stars are going to be out. Aubameyang's not going to be there, of course. Xhaka's not going to be there. And there's someone else, which is terrible. I cannot remind me. I know Reece Nelson's injured, so he's not going to be there. So, yeah, let's get back into it. So, the midfield, let's mix it up. We're going to go with Torreira, Holding, and then we're going to go with, who should be with Torreira? And the reason why we need to go with Torreira, there's no reason. There's no reason to explain why I need to go to Lucas Torreira. Lucas Torreira is a holding midfielder, not a centre attacking midfielder. Lucas Torreira is a holding midfielder, not a centre forward. Lucas Torreira defends in front of the midfield. Lucas Torreira does not press high at the pitch. Lucas Torreira. I just want to say that one more time. CDM, Lucas Torreira. Anyways, now we got that over the run. And I think, who should I put beside Torreira? I would like to put, I want to give, I think this makes sense. I think we should put Guendouzi there. I think Guendouzi should be there. Like, we don't know Liverpool squad. I don't really trust it. I don't know how much youth they're going to put in there. So there needs to be a little bit of experience there. And I'm going to give Mesut Ozil a little start. See what he can do, dust off the cobwebs. Because we haven't seen him since that Watford game. And that's another game we capitulated in. We had the lead and we dropped the ball. Again. Anyways. No, thank God. So, Ozil. Let's see what Mesut Ozil can do. The fans have been singing his name at the Emirates Stadium. We saw it in the Europa League game against Vitória. We even heard it in the same game. Xhaka was booed off the pitch against Crystal Palace this weekend. So, again, let's see what Mesut Ozil can do. A lot of people saying he can't offer much. I'm one of those people that feel that Ozil hasn't really got much in him no more. I just don't know anymore. He needs to prove that to us. But he's been here for 6 years. He's been here for 6 years. But, you know, he needs to show the manager and he needs to show us that Mesut Ozil can still create chances, move quick, and he's the freshest player. He's the freshest player. He's been out of the team for so long. He's the freshest player. He has no excuse to be rubbish tomorrow. I'm sorry. Unless the game doesn't really go our way, he has no excuse. So, Mesut Ozil in the team. Now, he's going to be obviously in the diamond, so I'm going to put the two beside him. Which is obviously the three, which is Ozil's in the diamond. So, on the wings, I'm going to go with Gabriel Martinelli. I think he deserves it. He definitely needs a run out. I think he's been our most crucial player. He's been one of our most crucial players. Even when Aubameyang hasn't really been turning up. Just think about all the players. We know Lacazette has been injured. So, come on. It makes sense. Gabriel Martinelli, right in that pitch. On the right, I'm going to go with Nicolas Pepe. I think he needs to play every single game, just the same as Matteo Guendouzi. You saw what it done for Matteo Guendouzi. Remember, he played League 2 football. Not League 1, that's the same thing. You know what I mean? The French League 2 football before we signed him. And then he was right in the starting lineup the first game of last season. And then throughout the majority of the season, and we were waiting for Torreira to come in. Because we saw how much fantastic work he did at that World Cup. So, Nicolas Pepe has been showing signs of some dribbling, some skills. He knows how to twist man up, but he needs to be more cutthroat. For me, he needs to be more cutthroat. So he's definitely going to be up in that squad. He definitely needs to adapt. Do you know what I mean? The more he plays, the quicker he adapts. It's as simple as that. And of course, I'm going to have Mr. Number 9, Lacazette, right there to start, right as the striker. And you know what Lacazette does. You know he wears his heart on the sleeve when he plays. And he does tend to dig deep. And Ozil's going to be there. And hopefully we can see Ozil link up with Martinelli, Pepe. And that is pace too. So I'm expecting Liverpool to start strong as well. So in that sense, I'm going to wear my heart out on the sleeve. I don't know if we're going to win, guys. I don't know if we're going to win. So I'm going to be real. I think we're going to lose. But I think we'll put up a fight. And I know it sounds crazy putting out a preview saying, oh, we're going to lose. Like, it's Liverpool. They have their youngsters. We can take our chances. I'm not saying we can't. But I don't know who they're going to pick. I don't know. I really don't know what experienced players they're going to pick. If Marley's there, it'll be a problem. So let's just go balls deep. In fact, let's go 2-1 against Liverpool. It's the League Cup. We can do it. Our youngsters are quick. We got some ballers there. And hopefully the defence can be solid. I hope Torreira at the base sets a foundation and shows that Arsenal are strong. So guys, that was my team selection. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comment section. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Again, let me know your thoughts about the first segment at the beginning of this video and the team. And I'll be back with the review tomorrow. So hopefully Arsenal, we can put aside this situation, Xhaka and Emery, and hopefully do our best at Anfield and try and get a win. Let's do it. Peace.